Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I know we haven't done a video like this in a while, but this is my first AOPG update video in a while. This is covering the new summer update. Now this is a new Natsu support style. I actually don't have it yet, and that's going to be, so to me showcase on how to get it, I will be grinding for the stuff to unlock it. So our obtainment way of doing this is going to be, we need 30k gems. We already have that much, but we're going to need another 50k. That's 80k gems in total. I will have to grind for that if I don't get enough. We are going to need the scales of the king drop, the wing of the king drop, and the golden flame drop. That is all three drops we're going to need from the raid. Now, this is a new summer island sandcastle, but the raid is at the summer beach island. So you're going to want to come over here. This is where the sandcastle raid is, and with further ado, I'm going to get into the raid, and I'm going to do a speed lapse of me grinding for everything. So, I'll see you guys after the speed lapse. Okay, that only took 15 minutes of grinding, but it's going to be a lot shorter for you because it'll be speed lapse. Okay, so I see you have 300k gems, Scales of the King, congratulations. Here is the Slayer of the Dragon, wield it well on your adventure. Unlock Slayer of the Dragon. So we're quickly going to go to our storage. Support style, no one really wants Naruto, so swap that out. Put Shadow Necromancer in there. Okay. Dragon. Slayer of Dragons. Sounds... you're gonna go to my inventory? Thank you. Slayer of Dragons is a support style. Okay. So... seems like we have Fire Fist, Fire Dragon Roar, Fire Dragon Wing Attack, Dragon God Brilliant Flame, Dragon Slayer Art Crimson Lotus, Fire Dragon King, Planetary Flames Exploding Flame Blade, and then Lock Dragon Force. So, go to here. I see you have the Wing of the King, the Golden Flame, and 5,000 gems. Congratulations, Dragon Force mode has been unlocked. You have the in Dragon Force mode, unlock, use all the power to conquer new challenges. Okay, let's see what Dragon Force looks like. Ooh, yeah, that looks clean. Clean? Song Jin Woo now has, yeah. Alright. So let's head on over to the blacksmith and showcase damage. Okay, it won't be full damage because I couldn't get it up to 1.7, but it'll be fine. It'll be good. So, 1 second. Okay, here we are. So, we're just gonna do simple no buff. Okay, so M1 45 million. Q move 282 million. The E move 338 million. The R move 451 million. The F move 396 million. The G move, what does it do? Oh, the G move, I think, is a buff. Okay, so M1. Yeah, G move is a buff, so we're going to have to test that one out. Then Planetary Flames Exploding Flame Blade. 620 million. Now, with the Fire Dragon King buff, 77 million on M1. 474 million on Q. 569 million for E. R move, 758 million. F move, okay. Sorry, I had an interruption there. So the F move, 742 million, and the T move is now 1 billion. Okay, now we have the Dragon Force buff to go along. Okay, the M1 now does 532 million. The Q move now does 4.9 billion. The E move now does 3.9 billion. The R move now does 5.2 billion. The F move now does 4.5 billion. And the T move now does 7.1 billion. Now we're going to do every single one of our buffs. Birth of a Demon Lord, Armament Hockey, Conqueror's Hockey. Helsing doesn't have a buff, we're just equipping it because, yeah. King of the Pirates. Now, I don't have the best buff for sword. Then we have to get Purple Aura on Cold Choice. So we click it once. Click it again. Now we have Purple Aura. And then the suit doesn't affect anything. I'm just equipping it. Okay. The M1 now does 26.6 billion. The Q move now does 245.5 billion. The E move now does 195.4 billion. The R move now does 264.1 billion. The F move now does 229.6 billion. And the T move now does 358 point something billion. Okay, that's not bad. Now, I did get confirmation on one thing. Sadly, I don't think this is better than Song Jinwoo. We're going to have to test that out right now. So, all buffs on the Y move of Reincarnated Slime. It does a total of 232.2 billion. Now, let's switch on over to Shadow Necromancer. So, one second, I'm writing down 232.2 billion. That is the damage on this one. Now, Shadow Necromancer. Will it do more or less? This is how we know if it's a better buff. So, Shadow Armor. Birth of a Demon Lord. Hold up. I gotta make sure that's actually on. Armament Hockey. Conqueror's Hockey. I turned on Conquerors, right? Helsing Release. King of the Pirates. Gotta get Purple Aura again. Oh, this is going to be a good test. Suit. Y move. 477 point what again? Point what? 477.6 billion. This is doubled the damage of what we would get with the new support style. So Song Jinwoo is still the better support style. It does more damage. It does have less moves. It has moves that do a bit more damage, actually. It just has less moves, though. Like, so if you're going for support style damage, then use the new support style if you're looking for support style damage. But this is the best for buffs. I can't lie. This Shadow Necromancer is the best for buffs. So get the new support style if you want to use support style for damage, or if you don't have the time to grind for Song Jin Woo, since the new support style is better than Toji, I believe. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my return to AOPG update videos. Hope you guys have a good day. Peace.